this is my squishy keyboard that is falling apart. So we're gonna glue it back together and just kind of hang out, chit chat. I've gotten like lots of requests to do a dedicated video for this keyboard, and as much as I would love to do just like 30 minutes straight typing on this, it won't stay together long enough to do something like that. It only holds together long enough to type on it for a few minutes, and then I have to re-glue it. Yeah. So almost all the keys, I think, are falling off, but it sounds great when it's put together. The spacebar especially does not like to stay on. So, besides it being made out of fluff and paper, as is any paper squishy, the keycaps are from a Sprite soda can, and then I forget what these are called, but like the keyboard switches I glued in here, and then I glued these onto there. So I don't know if there's a better way to go about it, but they don't stay glued. But perhaps, I don't know, my husband mentioned maybe I need like better glue sticks that hold better. I don't know. So yeah, do some typing before it completely falls apart. The spacebar sounded so good at first, but now with all the glue it's different. What did you say your name was? Here, let me set you down like I would in a role play. Okay. This is kind of video I was hoping to make, but I'm not able to make. So, alright, what's your date of birth? What's your favorite place to go eat? What is your dream travel destination? Let's see how long it'll last before they all fall off. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 21. Tell me Write your life story, beginning with birth. No, I don't have proper finger placement, but that's just because I did not try hard enough in typing class in middle school. Is that before or after the currents with the... Yeah, you can tell I'm right-handed by the keys that are missing. Okay. Go on with where you left off. With the goat and the tree. Okay. I think that'll be all for now. Okay. I'm just gonna go from here actually and not try to destroy every single key. But I'm pretty impressed with how well these have stayed on, and some of these have come off, but like the key cap itself stayed onto the switch, so it's pretty impressive actually. Okay, now we're gonna hot glue. Let me turn the hot glue gun on so we can start heating up. And we're gonna fix it. I feel like I want to put my hair up in a bun, so I'm gonna do that. Sorry. It's probably so... Hope you didn't see my callus. I have this ugly callus on my hand. I don't know what to chat about, but this might be like a minimal talking. I don't know. I have there's this gorgeous pink chair back here that is this like vintage looking gorgeous pink velvet chair, but it's got lots of years of cat pee in it, in the seat of it. The thing is, it's not stained. It still looks beautiful, but you can tell from the smell. But I've washed it several times with a Shark's spot cleaner vacuum, and it's slowly getting less and less stinky, and like the water is less and less yellow every time, or the cleaning solution. Every time I go to clean it, like the cleaning solution starts out white and then, or not white, translucent, and then ends up yellow, which satisfying because I feel like I'm getting all the pee out. But I'm not giving up on this chair because it's so beautiful. So I'm trying to salvage it for when we have our own police. I want to use it. I love lots of different styles. My main favorite style right now is like very what you'd call Japandi, and like more minimal. I like visually as little noise as possible, I guess, if that makes sense. But I also have always loved vintage, so like I want to have a space that's just like a little vintage theme, like maybe a vintage collage wall with the chair and like a vintage lamp or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm missing a key. So the thing is, there's like all this glue, but I cannot even possibly try to get it off without probably breaking the switch. So it's just gonna be glue. I don't know if I'm creating a disaster situation with like all this glue on glue on glue, but okay. Anyways, visually I like lots of white, but I also love soft pastel colors. If I haven't talked enough about that already. I'm slightly obsessed with interior design, or just styles in general. Like even when I go on walks, I'm always just looking and admiring other people's houses and paint colors and architecture, landscapes and flowers and everything. If there's a better way I could be going about this, let me know in the comments. Okay. Oh, I'm missing a ring. I usually have my... I feel incomplete because I don't have my spoon ring and my pearl ring. I think, yeah. I do have a butterfly ring. If you're wondering where that went, I just haven't been wearing it because it was starting to turn my finger colors. So okay. I love how these sound together. I know I need to get my nails done. I apologize for the way they're looking. I'm bad about having my nails regularly done. I just forget about it until it's time to make a video, and then I'm like, oh yeah, my nails. The thing is, what makes this difficult is like it doesn't stay on like permanently because it's such a tiny dab of glue, but I can't do more than a dab or else it won't click. So that's the conundrum, if you want to call it that. Oh, maybe I should be paying more attention to the size of key. I regret doing that. that's just gonna... I should have done one that's a little smaller. Whoops. Might have to fix that later. Sorry. Oh, let me not get distracted. Gotta do it while it's hot. So, my Anne of Green Gables roleplay video, I had so much fun making that. But I was just a little disappointed with like the brush sound. It wasn't exactly what I thought. I feel like maybe it was too rough for many people's taste. Because the way that the specific brush I was using, it was like wooden, which is why I wanted to use it for that, because I'm Anne of Green Gables, she probably doesn't have a fancy schmancy plastic brush. But like the bristles were very pokey, stiff, I don't know. It was just more of a harsh sound, which maybe some people like that, but I'll definitely try to do another video, hairbrushing video with like the other brush I usually use. For those that like that, and of course the paper squishy hairbrush too. And I'm thinking about next week officially attempting to make a paper squishy hair curling iron, if I can figure out how I want to do that. That key feels wobbly. Okay. I want to start typing on it, but I want to save it for a roleplay. This is just like what I have to do. I have to fix it after every video. And then I have people on TikTok like, more keyboard, and I'm like, I have to fix it though every single time, so all the stringy strings from the hot glue. Okay, I need to fix that. That keycap is very wonky, so I'm probably gonna have to fix that. Oh, that's what? Okay. Why are they all falling off now? Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh no, this is like a domino effect. What's happening? Oh goodness. This is like one of my nightmares where all my teeth fall out, except it's the keyboard. It's a keyboard. Okay. So I think 2 and then 3. gonna happen as I continue gluing them, and then there's just like piles and piles of glue. Then I'll have to get new switches, I suppose. I don't know. Tiny little strings. This is reminding me of, like, in high school, I had this project in physics where we had to make an instrument. I forget, like, what the goal of that was. That had to do with physics, but I wonder if this would have counted. Okay. I'm too afraid to actually. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do for now. Thanks for hanging out. Hope this was relaxing and hope you're able to unwind for the day. I hope your week is getting better for those of you that mentioned in the last video that you were having a bad day. Yeah. It will get better. Okay. I see the word sprite and lemon and the little recycling. Which I need to recycle something today actually. I need to go recycle a microwave. So they say like you have to find an e-waste place to recycle things like that. So I need to do that. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. How do y'all feel about, so I always have the dark background for those that are watching these to fall asleep too, so that it's less bright. But would you prefer light in the background? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.